In this video, you'll learn how to upload files to Dropbox from another cloud storage service using your computer. This method works really well if you have both services installed as desktop apps. For example, you might have OneDrive and Dropbox on your computer, but the same idea applies to other similar services as long as they create folders on your device. First, make sure that both desktop apps are already installed and signed in on your computer. When these apps are set up correctly, they create special folders on your system that automatically sync with the cloud. That's what makes this method so straightforward. You're really just moving files between folders, and the apps handle the upload for you in the background. Now, start by opening your file manager. On Windows, that's File Explorer. On a Mac, it would be Finder. Once that's open, locate your OneDrive folder or whichever cloud storage folder you're moving files from. You'll usually find it in the sidebar or under your user directory with a name clearly labeled by the service. Next, open your Dropbox folder. Again, this should appear in the same general area in your file manager. To make this easier to work with, arrange your screen so that you can see both folders at once. A simple way to do this is to drag the OneDrive window to one side of the screen so it snaps into place, then drag the Dropbox window to the other side. The goal is to have your source folder on one side and your Dropbox folder on the other in a split screen view. With both folders visible, navigate through your OneDrive folder to find the files or folders you want to move. It's usually best to start with a smaller batch if you're doing this for the first time, just to get a feel for the process and how long syncing will take. Once you've found what you want, you can either drag and drop or use copy and paste. To drag and drop, click and hold on the file or folder in your OneDrive window, drag it over to the Dropbox window, and release it inside the Dropbox folder where you want it to go. If you prefer copy and paste, right-click the item in OneDrive, choose Copy, then go to your Dropbox window, right-click in the destination folder, and choose Paste. Both methods achieve the same result. As soon as you do this, your computer will begin syncing those files to Dropbox. You'll usually see small status icons next to each file, for example, a syncing icon while it's uploading, and a green check mark once it's fully synced. These indicators are important because they tell you when it's safe to shut down your computer or close the lid on a laptop. Keep in mind that your computer must stay on and connected to the internet until those green check marks appear. If you turn it off too early, the upload will pause and won't finish until the computer is back on and online. For very large folders or lots of files, give it plenty of time and avoid putting your device to sleep. This method is extremely reliable, especially for deep or complex folder structures, because the desktop apps handle all the details for you. Once the check marks are there, your files are safely uploaded to Dropbox and available from any device where you use your Dropbox account.